For over a month, occupiers have been using their First Amendment rights to protest Wall Street. Unfortunately, free speech isn't free. Experts say it has cost the New York Police Department $3 million and growing to keep the peace. For more, I'm joined by Thomas Ruskin, president of CMP Group Investigations and a former New York City police detective investigator. You know, we've been saying that the cost so far, at least to the NYPD, is something like $3 million. But in reality, there are higher costs. I mean, it's costing us more than just the security forces.
Not only that, I mean, you're cleaning up after it, sanitation costs. It's costing the city a lot of money each day to not only preserve their First Amendment rights and allow them to march wherever they want to march in the city of New York and protect them, but to also protect them when they're sleeping. There are cops there 24 hours a day protecting them, cleaning up after them, the sanitation crews that are coming in, and keeping the area clean.
And you say that there's a cost to the police department in the future. What's it going to be?
We don't know what the overtime cost is going to be, but you look at the criminal justice system. Hundreds and hundreds of these people have been arrested for violating the law, for criminally trespassing, for disorderly conduct, for blocking the Brooklyn Bridge, obstructing my right to go over the Brooklyn Bridge on a weekend. The cost of the criminal justice system is yet to be tabulated. We don't know what's going to happen with those criminal cases, and it's putting a hell of a strain on our criminal justice system and our court system.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I wondered, though, what are the options here, right? Mayor Bloomberg said you stay as long as you want, right? I mean, did he really have any other option, or could he have handled this differently?
I really don't think he has much of an option as the mayor of all the people, and people have a right to demonstrate. They don't have a right to demonstrate on private property. And sooner or later, the landlord of this park will say to the police department, we want to clean it, we want to take possession of our park back. At this point in time, the police department's going to be the bad guy. They're going to have to go in there. They're going to either have to ask them to leave, and if they don't leave, they'll have to arrest them for that.
Well, you bring up an interesting point, you know, saying this is private property.
Mm-hmm.
It was a property that was made a park as a result of city regulations for development.
Correct.
If you're going to develop this parcel, you then have to offer a public park. And oh, by the way, it has to be maintained with private dollars. So
right.
It's a really interesting public-private scenario. When it is cleaned out, though, it's going to be the public sector that gets the blame. It's going to be the cops who get the blame.
Right.
They're going to take the heat.
That's right. And eventually, the best case scenario is eventually get so cold that they leave. But what's amazing is how much money these people have raised by just reaching out. And none of that money is coming back to reimburse the city, which is already financially in crisis.
Strapped.
We may not have a New York City Police Department Academy class, a police department class, in January 2012 because of the coffers being low.
Right. So you look at this going down the road. Is there anything that it's comparable to? I mean, have we seen anything like this in the last couple of decades in New York City where people just take to the streets and live there?
I don't think that we've seen anything like this in years and years and years anywhere in the country. And the problem with this, again, is you don't have one voice. You have many different voices. The police department is speaking to many different people and basically protecting them at the same time that they're protecting the public from them.
And what kind of training do they get for this?
Well, the police department has task forces that do nothing every day except train for incidents like this in the city of New York. They can't train, they're training, it's realistic training and real life training now that they're protecting these people and walking them to Times Square, to Washington Square Park, to the Brooklyn Bridge, attempting to cross the Brooklyn Bridge. But the police department trains for this every single day. But it means hundreds of cops being with them.
All the time.
24 hours a day.
All the time. Do you see a quick resolution to this?
Maybe the cold weather.
Maybe the cold weather.
Maybe the cold weather where they start winding down. There's no, as I said before, there's no one speech or speaker or leader who's saying what they want. It's
right.
like you're negotiating with hostage takers and everyone wants something different.
Well, maybe we'll hear a single voice sometime soon. Who knows? All right. Thanks so much for helping us out tonight. Really appreciate it, Tom.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Well,